Hi V-Drive fans, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Just kidding. Today we're gonna grace the internet with some off-road fun. And the chariot of choice? The all-Indian, the brute, the Tata Xenon. Can you believe that the Xenon is actually 31 years old? Yes, it's been in production since 1988. Back then it was known as the Tata Mobile 206, and from the beginning it never got a lot of love. It was the workhorse, the laborer, and Indians never really leaned towards the pickup culture. But that said, it served and is still serving the Indian people really well. The Tata Xenon came with a couple of engine options. This particular car has the range-topping 3-liter Dicor, and obviously it's a 4-wheel drive. The stock car produced around 113 horsepower at 300 rpms and 250 nms of torque at 1000 rpm. But stock is never fun. You have to do something. So a full 3-inch straight pipe exhaust, ECU map, and a few other mods later, we have a slightly different beast. Now let's get into the road dynamics of the car. And obviously you can't expect much from this. This is definitely a heavy car, weighing at around 2 tons and a rated payload capacity of another 1 ton. But the ECU remap and the full open exhaust system does help it rev very freely, and you tend to experience more torque once the boost kicks in. Apart from the ECU tune and the exhaust, the car also has a Coney strut, off-road struts, and empty tires. On-road handling is not very good as per se, but it doesn't have a whole lot of body roll because of the stiffer struts, and surprisingly it is very tail happy. With the empty tires on this 2-ton truck with no ABS, braking is not a pleasant experience. The front double wishbone torsion bar setup does call for slight height adjustability, but there's not a whole lot you can do about it. That said, this thing has ample ground clearance, not that you need a whole lot more. Interiors are pretty basic and dull, and with the rear solid axle leaf spring setup, it's not the most comfortable place to be in. Well, you don't expect this to be a road car, even though a lot of its time will be spent on normal roads. But where this car really shines is off-road. This comes with an electronic diff, no lockers, but it does have a limited slip diff in the rear, and it does its job splendidly. The car grabs and crawls up mostly anything with relative ease. But people might say in all aspects the 20 lakh Isuzu D-Max is better, and I happily agree. It has to be, but it'll never be a Tata Xenon, and I'll tell you why. Honestly, you never want this car to be like the Isuzu D-Max. Right now, the Indian Army has multiple variants of the Tata Xenon serving in its fleet. From a defense troop carrier, a defense load carrier, a defense and aid work ambulance, and my personal favorite, the compact support platform with a gun. That's cool, that's really cool. That sums up the Tata Xenon. That is what the Tata Xenon is. It's not like a 20 lakh D-Max. It's not as good, and it doesn't have to be. It's a proper workhorse. It's not very expensive to own or maintain, wide parts availability and service network in India. that is what the Tata Xenon is. It doesn't want to be that in your face, lifted up high, monster truck wannabe show off. It just wants to be used the way it was intended.